These people, well, I guess things look a little different. I decided I was going to do this video out in the park today because I just didn't feel like being in the house. Um, this area where I am now is probably one of my most favorite areas. Uh, I want to say one of my most favorite areas in the world because I love nature. I love being out in nature. This particular park where I am now, um, there is a actually the area, there's a hill over this way, and there's a clearing over there, and but that's the private area. That's where the well-to-do people go, and I usually go over there. They usually have it gated off, but if I'm riding my bike, there's a little passageway I can ride my bike through there, and I love going over there and just riding over there. I wished that's one of the areas I would have to say that would make me wish I had money, making me wish I was rich, because I would buy that area and build a house over there if I could. But who knows? Yahweh is God. So who knows? But anyway, how did you guys like that last video? How did you like that information I gave you? Um, was anybody able to? Let me ask you this question: if someone were to walk up to you and ask you to prove that you're this king that you say that you are, would you be able to do it based on the information that I gave you? If the answer is no, and I hear enough no's, well, then we need to go into it a little further so that you will be able to prove it to people if you should ever, you should ever be asked. People will, they'll laugh at you, they'll antagonize you, and all of this. But the truth of the matter is that this Bible, this book, this is law. This is the will of God, okay? And he has ordained you as kings and queens. The other kings and queens of the earth, he didn't ordain them. They were chosen by man. But you were changing. You were chosen by the Almighty to be kings and queens. That's what you are. And the whole world does know it. But as I said before, and as I tried to tell you before, it gets better. Okay, it only gets better. And that was just really the beginning of some of the things that I have to tell you, some of the things that are in store for you. I am so excited for y'all. I'm telling you, I am so excited for black people. I don't know what the world to do. Like I told y'all before, everything else that I said to you, when I was telling you about, what's going on in the South African countries and stuff, after we've heard such, derogatory comments about, about those, brown skinned countries or brown countries or dark countries. The fact of the matter is that they had better be careful about what they say, because it won't be long before you're borrowing money from these people to survive yourself, because that's what's going on. This is what is happening. This is what is going on. And like I told y'all before, it's extremely exciting. Did y'all see that city that them young black entrepreneurs built over in and what is it, Lagos or something? Have y'all seen that city? If you haven't seen that city, you need to check it out. My goodness, man, it's unbelievable. And young black entrepreneurs, that city is incredible, and it only gets better. And this is just the beginning. Now, imagine that we're Judah, okay? We are the kings and queens of the earth. We are Judah. And just to re-emphasize what I told you before, Yahweh has told us that anything that we decide that we want to do, we have his absolute he's backing us up, basically. We have his absolute support. This is what he said. So that's the reason why I was saying that this is a very, very exciting time. There has been, times in the past where black folks have tried all these different movements and all this stuff, but you didn't have a solid foundation. You did not have your God as your foundation. You did not have your your father as your foundation, because this time you do. This time you don't have to worry about what the things that you had to worry about in the past, because this time daddy's home. Okay? This time daddy's home, all right? So bear with me 1 second.